Welcome to BizGrowth Network Member Spotlight. This is Shrey, and we have Nara Challa today, phenomenal human being. We would love to have him here to know more about his business and more about how he got inspired and so on and so forth. So let's jump in and ask him more questions. And thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you, Shrey.
Right. So what inspired you to start your business, by the way?
I was working with a bank for 8.5, 9 years as a talent acquisition consultant, and later with the passion towards my properties, I worked as a real estate agent, and then I thought I want to educate people more about property, what's in the property and why.
Sure.
So that's when I started taking up a course, and then later turned out to be a franchisee, and now I'm a building and pest inspector with Resicert in Glen, Waverley and Mount Waverley, and trying to do my best to the clients in the market. So.
How excellent. I mean, knowing you for a few years now, I can definitely vouch on that how you are keen to know more about properties and helping people about properties and link yourself to the people who are owning the properties. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. Now, I just wanted to ask you more about how did you get here into building and pest inspection? Why?
The first reason is the passion towards the property, Sri. So even if my friends are purchasing a property, I involve in such a way that it's my property.
Yeah.
And what do I look for, and try to educate them on the property, and try to give them few tips which probably they may or may not know.
Yep.
But I try to educate them, which is my passion always.
Excellent.
And that really motivated me to become a building inspector today, and trying to do my best.
Yeah. Just wanted to elaborate on that one. Can you tell me more about your business, your services and products, what you offer?
Sure. So we do mainly pre-purchases. So when a client signs a contract, that's when we come into picture to do the building and pest inspection.
Awesome.
And we also do the vendor inspections, where the vendor knows what's in the property before the property goes on to the market.
Yeah.
And also the auction inspection. So we are pretty much doing all sort of inspections in Melbourne.
Absolutely. And I reckon that definitely helps the owners and also the buyers at the same time. What exactly is happening in their house, living there for about 5, 10 years or 15, 20 years.
Absolutely.
You would have seen a lot of dramas and a lot of situations you've come through.
Definitely.
Amazing, amazing. And just wanted to ask you, who would be then your ideal client?
Anyone who is purchasing a property can contact us, let it be a small, medium or a bigger property.
Yeah.
The size of the property doesn't matter. It all comes down to what's in the property.
Sure.
And the way how you look at property is different from the way how I look at.
Yeah.
So that's when the knowledge person like us come into the picture.
And does it really matter between 1 bedroom or 4 bedroom or 6 bedroom?
No, it doesn't matter. Inspection is always an inspection.
Right. Okay. And do you differ your parameters based on the
size of the property? Definitely yes, Ray. See, we need to educate the client about doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And if it's pretty a new property, then we would recommend them going for a basic inspection, because the property is still under the builder's warranty. So there is no point in doing a full inspection or a plus inspection.
Yeah.
But if it's an older house or more than 7 to 10 years old property, then we always recommend going for a plus inspection, where everything within the property is covered and inspected.
Yep.
So you know what's in the property before you purchase it. So.
Excellent. So guys, please do remember, size of the property doesn't matter. Building and pest inspection does require.
Absolutely.
Now, the biggest challenge in the business, what would that be? How did you overcome that?
I was a shy person to begin with, Sri. When I came to Australia 10 years ago, I never thought I would be a building inspector. But, me being a shy person, I thought, it might be hard for me to get into people, talk to them, know more about them, and see where I can contribute to my best. But later on, meeting with amazing people like you and a few other legends, then, public speaking and getting to more about people probably helped me in overcoming that shyness, and now I'm able to speak with everyone.
That's amazing. That's great, and that helps your business too to flourish personally and professionally as well, to build your relationships.
100%.
Amazing. Thank you. And what would be the proudest moment or biggest challenge you've come across so far in your business?
I would say the amount that's involved for a building and pest inspection. We are one of the premium inspectors in Melbourne, where we thoroughly look at each and every component of the property. So our prices are premium, but at the end of the day, what you get is what you pay for.
Sure.
And
absolutely.
I would say cheap is not always good. That's one challenge that I faced when I initially started. But later, when people got to know the type of inspection that we do and the quality of service that we provide, and nowadays I don't see it as a challenge, and people understand why we charge, and they're happy with it. So
that's excellent. So basically the fee for the services.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And that's premium because Resicert is a branded institution, and you come across that, and you come across that quite a few times.
Yep, definitely. So, at least once in a week we've been asked, someone's charging very less. But I would like to say cheap is not always good. Go for the best, and you'll get the best for sure.
Excellent. No, thank you very much. What sets you apart in your business with others in your same industry?
More or less, I would say the education piece. I'm happy to take one inspection a day rather than two, and do inspections in a rush.
And overload yourself.
Absolutely. So I don't want to run behind number of inspections or the amount that we can make. Rather, I do the quality inspection, brief the client about the report and the condition of the property, and then probably spend some extra time with my family, So family time is definitely important.
Sure. And study is always great.
Absolutely.
As long as you are servicing your people,
definitely.
As long as you're keeping your pipeline open for your business with your extraordinary services, that's amazing.
True.
Great. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, let's say, for example?
Maybe expand my business where majority of the people knows about the service that I provide and the quality that's included in the service, and hopefully try to serve as many customers or clients as I can, with it, in the next 5 years.
So what would be your next step up from here as a building inspector? What are your plans, and what are your collaborations you're after, and how BizGrowth Network can help you here?
BizGrowth is definitely helping me, Shri, given my BizGrowth is based in Glen, Waverley, and Glen, Waverley and Mount Waverley being my marketing territory. And I'm proud to say that I'm part of BizGrowth, where I can learn from senior people like you, who are always in the market, and probably take some further help or any tips in growing my business in future.
Absolutely. Thank you very, very much for your time today.
Thank you so much.
And it was an amazing and a great insight of you personally and also professionally.
Thank you.
And how you want to travel from here. You've come thus far, and you have to travel a long way ahead.
To go.
And we're all in this together.
Sure.
And we're going to help each other and grow each other.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.